Yo, you fucking stupid as shit. Fuck around just wear all black. Yeah, we'll get all black tomorrow. Y'all niggas stupid as shit. Free fashion, that's tough. All black.
Welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather and we'll get started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, I always use my custom playbook.
Here comes the offense on first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting off plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Golden Gophers get it past the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to
be. Leaves it with the running back. Nifty little dance step. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That's crazy. Good shit, though.
Man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't.
Fires one high and deep. And that pass intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On second down, just keeps firing. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They've already converted a 4th down here in the first quarter, and they'll try it again. With jet sweep pass. Crosses the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Snares it outside. It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The corners are walked up tight. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's caught! Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
Minnesota 13, Purdue 7.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
The back goes in motion.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking downfield, it's Card. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? it goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
They're going to throw it again. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. He's right on target. At the 20, he's got space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to...
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Where is the man that's set to stay on him?
Lining up with a PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
By himself.
A very
What would he make
efficient
it sitting over there?
5-way scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air, it's Card. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. Oh, batted into the air and picked off. Got some room to run.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That was so stupid.
On the board with a big-time interception return.
How the fuck?
And they come up with
That was just so stupid.
That is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long.
No, I had him coming back. He was going to get my first down. I had that.
And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game
That
on
is
a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense.
I was. He was coming back. Yeah. Wasn't nobody over there. You left everybody alone.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to...
He's going to let one fly down the
Fuck it.
middle.
Why not?
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking to move it through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field.
Never
A
let
big
them do this
pickup
to
on
shit.
that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
From the gun, the ground game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the route is on. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game.
Oh, it's out! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What sense does that make?
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
In what way is that possible? You got two niggas on the ball. Yo, it's two niggas laying on the ball. How the fuck did you get that? I was trying to look at that shit. No, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on. And his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn.
I was. I just wanted to see what the fuck that shit was. Like, that didn't make no sense.
Snap it on first down from the 35. They'll try the run. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
At the 50. Brings up third down.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Back to throw, it's Card. Getting some heat. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback here in transportation.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It was supposed to go to 40. It was supposed to go to 40. It was supposed to go to 40.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Sends it downfield. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. They want to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Finds his man. It's Bob. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Boilermakers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoby.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Minnesota 41, Purdue 14.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air, it's Card. Fires left. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. The defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Bulldozes him. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Yo, what steroids you put in this nigga Gatorade, bro? This nigga is just breaking every fucking tackle.
Touchdown drive.
Hey.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Back to pass, it's Card. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's a reason for that. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story.
Yo, I ain't know you seen me do that shit.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's locked. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been
They
made,
love
and
me.
the coach will take the penalty. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
I should have been playing locker this whole time. I ain't know this shit was this funny.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. And they weren't able to make the connection.
I didn't even tell him to throw it to me. This nigga just tossed that
The
bitch.
offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? 4th quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the
That's
defense
cool.
knows it's coming.
I wasn't
They do a
ready
nice
for
job
it.
in the back end, making sure that falls incomplete.
That nigga tall as shit.
After the
I was trying to hit the edge.
incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it
Yeah,
hard on
I
them, right?
spammed the
They've
shit
got
out of that
great
X button. I ain't
They're
gonna
going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll snap it from the 48
Yeah,
on 3rd and short.
Crazy part is he the slowest nigga I got.
Wants to throw. It's Card. Throwing right. And that is his 5th interception.
Where the fuck he throw that
nightmare he
bitch?
is not waking up from. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Yeah, but I'm wide the fuck open. Where the fuck he ain't? What the fuck?
You're your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I see. Shit, that nigga popped straight open. He tossed it somewhere else.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. So important to complete.
Damn, I wish they had a body slam button. Your ass was going for a ride. Your ass was going for a ride.
This offense all game long.
Try to hurt me, nigga.
Here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one?
No, I was hitting up top anyway.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yards.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say teams being out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's
He said, "Stop grabbing me."
They're just not getting the push they need.
They supposed to.
Up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time.
Look, they better hem your ass up as long as they don't get no flags. I don't give a damn.
2nd down. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I think this offense is all about surrender, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score.
Yeah, you might low as shit.
Game, but they got to find something moving forward. Man, this was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, they go with the toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets up there. Nice carry.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they really made this offense work so hard, earn everything.
Yeah, nigga,
and that's why
I can't even play with not top tier right now.
Smashes through the tackle, and he'll make his way out of bounds.
I'm gonna keep it a G. I'm gonna keep it G real.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big
Keep it G real. Y'all, it's gonna equal up to what's going on.
Field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job.
Get my first though.
The big bodies. I'm gonna toss the ball in the perimeter.
Get my first though.
So
Think this is.
he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this
Nigga hit you with a Jerome.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job.
Nigga, you just put your clothes up.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
2nd and goal coming up.
What are you talking about?
Trying to power it in. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. And late
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight. Continuing to play. This one.
Oh yeah, I'm most definitely having a bad game.
Down multiple possessions. This
My original game plan with the shit.
a miracle. Nice job by this offense. Continue to fight. Push the ball down the field.
That's cool.
Plays.
Bro, what you want, the UT? What you want, the UT? I can always use another sparring match real quick.
plunge into the end zone. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting it done.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give is to Taylor. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Ooh, I think I heard him, y'all. I think I heard him. Y'all ain't got to deal with him no more.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right.
Yeah, that was a sad day.
Like, forget the close games, forget the heartbreak.
That was a sad day.
Oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
They let Trav catch whatever the fuck he want to. Yeah, they let Trav catch. I'm lost. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's trying to say. Because his volume keep coming in and out, so I don't catch everything he's saying.